you're watching Christian Adventure Gamer. I'm your host, Daniel the Paladin. In this video, obviously, as you can see here, I'm going to be opening up this bundle from Innistrad, the Crimson Vow. So I'm just going to open up this booster box. I'm just going to open up this bundle and show you the cards that I got in it. If you're interested in seeing more, I will have another Crimson Vow bundle to open up for my Patreon page. So let's go ahead and crack this box open. Usually there's some nice dice that come in these, like at least 8 die, spin down die. They used to be called fat packs, now they're called bundles. So there's that. There's just a spacer. And ooh, we have an RSVP invitation here. So let's look at that real quick. The Binding Vows of Olivia Voldarin and Edgar Markov. So we have RSVP, yes, thank you. We'll be eating said guest. I plan on drinking blank pints, so I think this is pretty cool. It's a nice little neat add-on there. See that there's some nice artwork in here. So let's go ahead and, I don't need this, so I will go ahead and open up this and show you the artwork. Boom. And there we have it. I'll try to find somewhere for this in my game room. So there. Kind of cool. Alright, so this is my official MTG mat that I play. It's not officially MTG, but it's the mat that I always play with when I play Magic, when I go places. So nice red dragon there. Set that aside. Alright, so we have this nice die here. It's got the Innistrad Crimson Vow symbol on it. It's a spin down, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. It's kind of a opaque. That's nice. Keeps rolling high numbers. I bet, if anything, it's not balanced. Alright, so then what do we got in here? Another small box, obviously. Lid. Bottom of the lid. Alright, so what we got here? Ooh, Sagrada Summons, huh? Oh. Interesting. Also has some lands. So my assumption that there's foil lands in this bundle here. I'll open up both packages. The foil Sagrada Summons. Here. So, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have base power and toughness 4/4, have flying and are angels in addition to their other types. Ooh, that is nice. I know what deck I'm going to put that in. Foil Plains. Let's set that right back over here. Foil Island, Foil Swamp, Mountains, Forests, Plains. So all foil land. Nice. Beautiful. I like that one. That one's good too. There we go. Most of them look like they're the same. Alright. So, set those off to the side. This is just going to be standard land, I do believe. Those on the side. Plains. Yep, just standard. Nothing special. Then we got some how to cast spells. A little instruction cards here. Blocking on your turn. Obviously, they want to teach people how to play. I'll start with the one in the back. How about that? Start with the one in the back. Alright, so I don't want to reveal too much. Nothing's left in that. Alright, so what do we got here? Magic minigame, Monster of the Week. Interesting. So looks like this would be the front. So we got an art card. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Not this card, but this forest here. This full art forest. That is beautiful. Ooh. Love it. So I'll flip that over. Keep them in the same order. Crushing Canopy. Choose one, destroy target creature with flying, or destroy target enchantment. Not bad. Evolving Wilds. Most of us know what that is. I like the artwork on that. Lightning Wolf. I was playing with some of these when I was playing on the Premier Draft. So Lightning Wolf gains first strike until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Arm the Cathars. Until end of turn, target creature gets +3/+3 up to one other target creature gets a +2/+2. Ooh, so it kind of breaks it down. That's not bad for a 3-drop. Angelic Quartermaster. Flying, Angelic Quartermaster enters the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures. Nice. But the cost is kind of high for what it does. Soul Cipher Board. Nice cost there. Soul Cipher Board enters the battlefield with 3 Omen counters on it. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, remove an Omen counter from Soul Cipher Board. Then if it has no Omen counters on it, transform it. It transforms into Flying Cipher Board Spirit. Can block only creatures with flying. Not bad. Innocent Traveler. At the beginning of your upkeep, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If no one does, transform Innocent Traveler. Malicious Invader. Flying Malicious Invader gets +2/+0 as long as an opponent controls a human. That's a nice card. I like that one. Gluttonous Guest. When Gluttonous Guest enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, you gain 1 life. Ooh, that's nice. See something foiling back there. Piques my interest, so I don't know what it is. Belligerent Guest. Someone's drunk. Trample. Whenever Belligerent Guest deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Not bad. Ooh, what's this? Dorothy, Vengeful Victim. Ooh, I love the drop. Flying. When Dorothy, Vengeful Victim, attacks and blocks, sacrifice it at the end of the combat. Disturb. You may cast this card from your graveyard, transform it for its disturbed cost. So I have Dorothy's Retribution. Enchant Creature. Enchant Creature has, whenever this creature attacks, create a 4/4 White Spirit creature token with flying that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice the token at the end of the combat. If Dorothy's Retribution would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile instead. Oh, I like that card. We have Wedding Security. Whenever Wedding Security attacks, you may sacrifice a blood token. If you do, put +1/+1 counter on Wedding Security and draw a card. It's not too bad, but the cost is kind of high. So I like this card. It reminds me of Guys St. Traft, really. So that's the first one. So again, there's that land, beautiful land, and then the rare was the Dorothy, Vengeful Victim. All right, let's do the first one then. There we go. Ooh, we got another full art land, but this one is not foil. So the art card, I like that one. It's not as cool as the other one, but it is. Alright, so there is the plains. Nice. I like that, not bad. Alright, so we have Pyre Spawn. When Pyre Spawn dies, it deals 3 damage to any target. Not bad. Reckless Impulse. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Nice. Ancestral Anger. Target creature gains trample and gets X+0 until the end of turn, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. Draw a card. Ooh, that would be a nice one to have in your deck. Bloody Betrayal. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Create a blood token. Not bad. Boarded Windows. Creatures attacking you get a -1/-0. At the beginning of each end step, if you were dealt 4 or more damage this turn, exile Boarded Windows. Not too bad. Diver Scab. It's a zombie. Exploit. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When Diver Scab exploits a creature, target creature's owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Ooh, not bad. Good way to get things out of the graveyard. Blood Petal Celebrant. Blood Petal Celebrant has first strike as long as it's attacking. When Blood Petal Celebrant dies, create a blood token. I like the artwork on those. We got another Gluttonous Guest. Ooh, we have Timothar, Baron of Bats. It's a 6-drop, legendary creature, vampire noble. Ward, discard a card. Whenever another non-token vampire you control dies, you may pay 1 and exile it. If you do, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. It gains when this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it and return the exiled card to the battlefield tapped. Ooh, that is nasty. That's a good card. There's a mythic rare. Now there's a rare. Marrowhall Mimic. You may have Marrowhall Mimic enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it's a spirit, in addition to its other types. Disturb. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature, except it's a spirit in addition to its other types. Ghastly Mimicry would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Nice. We have a Snarling Wolf, green, 1/1, and then for 1 colorless, 1 forest, it says Snarling Wolf gets a +2/+2 until end of turn. So you could really, pop this guy up. Flip card. Nice. I like what I'm getting so far. Those are good drops. Let's go to the back. These are set boosters. There we go. All right. That art card. Kind of neat. Ooh, look at that. Basic land. So that's an island. Not bad. Griff Rider. Flying Training. Not bad. It's 2/1. Perish Blade Trainee. It's got training. When Perish Blade Trainee dies, put its counters on top. Put its counters on target creature you control. So that's not bad. Adamant Will. For 2, target creature gets +2/+2. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains indestructible until end of turn. That's not a bad card there. Militia Railer. Militia Railer can't attack alone. When Militia Railer attacks, untap target creature. So that's a good card to have, especially when someone's playing with the blue control. Ooh, Vile Spawn Spider. Reach. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. And then it says sacrifice Vile Spawn Spider. Create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each creature card in your graveyard. Activate only as sorcery. Not bad. Cobbled Lancer. 1 drop. And there's an additional cost to cast a spell. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. And then it says exile Cobbled Lancer from your graveyard. Draw a card. So these are not in order. Hook Hand Mariner. Daybound. It's a 4/4 for 4, and then if he flips, it's a 6/4, and then Wrath Hook Raider can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Oh, he gets beefy. Some werewolves. Lantern Bearer, flying, disturbed. It's got a flip. Lantern's Lift. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets a +1/+1 and has flying. Not bad. Wholly Efficient. Vigilance. So for 4 planes, you can put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. Ooh, we got another mythic rare. When Cemetery Illuminator enters the battlefield or attacks, exile a card from the graveyard. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Once each turn, you may cast a spell from the top of your library if it shares a card type with a card exiled with Cemetery Illuminator. Not bad. We have a foil Evolving Wilds. Not bad. Getting some pretty good cards. Alright. We're really getting through them, aren't we? We got, what, 4 packs left? Yep, 4. Nice little art card. Got a blood token in the back. Not bad. We got a art card. Ooh, Swamp. Nice. We have Pointed Discussion. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, then create a blood token. Vampire's Kiss. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Create 2 blood tokens. Ooh, that's nice. Nice trade-off. Blood Crazed Socialite. Menace. Vampire. When Blood Crazed Socialite enters the battlefield, create a blood token. When Blood Crazed Socialite attacks, you may sacrifice a blood token. If you do, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Wonder if you can do it multiple times. Doesn't look like it. Voldaren Epicure. When this card enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Create a blood token. Another vampire. Horror. Wandering Mind. Flying. Wandering Mind enters the battlefield. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Ooh, that's a good card. Magma Pummeler. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is this. Damage will be dealt to Magma Pulmoner while it has a +1/+1 counter on it. Prevent that damage, remove that many +1/+1 counters from it. Ooh, that's nice. Frenzied Devils. Haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Frenzied Devils gets a +2/+2 until end of turn. But it's kind of a high cost there. Wary Prisoner. Daybreak. It's a defender. He flips. Wrathful Jailbreaker. Attacks each combat if able. It's a 6/6 when he flips. Okay, not bad. Markov Purifier. Lifelink at the beginning of your end step. If you gain life this turn, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Ooh, nice. I like the artwork on that one. Hiveheart Shaman. When Hiveheart Shaman attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card that doesn't share a land type with a land you control. Put that card into the battlefield and shuffle. And then for 6, I can create 1/1 green insect creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of basic land types among lands you control. It's okay. Not the greatest. And then we have an Aim for the Head foil. That one was okay. Alright, let's do one from the front. Ooh, this one's got a signed art. Nice. Ooh, I like that artwork too. Got a wolf token. I got a plains. Chill of the Grave. This will cost 1 less to cast if you control a zombie. Tap target creature. It doesn't untap during the controller's next untap step. Draw 1, so this card would be good with a mass X. Fear of Death. Enchant creature. When Fear of Death enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets Enchanted creature gets -X/-0, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. Ooh, that's nice. Scattered Thoughts. Instant. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put two of those cards into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. Nothing spectacular there. Skull Scab for 1 black, 1 blue. Exploit. When a creature you control exploits a non-token creature, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Not bad. Fell Stinger. Death Touch. Exploit. When Fell Stinger exploits a creature, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Oakshade Stalker. You may cast this spell as though it had flash. If you pay 2 more than to cast it. Daybound. Moonlight Ambusher. 6/3. Not bad. It's not bad. Binding Geist. Whenever Binding Geist attacks, target creature opponent controls gets -2, -0 until the end of the turn. It's got Disturbed. And Spectral Binding. It's enchant creature. So it goes from creature to enchantment. Not bad. Belligerent Guest. We see one of those earlier. Unholy Efficient. We see one of those. I like the artwork there. We have Dollhouse of Horrors. Ooh. So we have 1. And tap this. It costs 5 to bring out. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of exiled card, except it's a 0/0 construct artifact in addition to its other types, and it has this creature gets a +1/+1 for each construct you control. It gains haste until the end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Not bad. And we have a Sanguine Statute. Sanguine Statute. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. It's a foil. Not bad. Not too bad. No tokens there. Nice little art card. Not bad. Mountain. Nice. Estwald Shield Basher. When Estwald Shield Basher attacks, you may pay 1. If you do, it gains indestructible until end of turn. Ooh, that's not bad at all. 4/2. 4 drop, you pay 1, it becomes indestructible. Yeah. Not too bad. Alchemist Retrieval. It's Cleave. Turn target non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. Cruel Witness. Flying whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Look at the top cards of your library. Top card of your library. You may put that card into the graveyard. Syncopate. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. And if that spell is countered this way, exile it instead. Ooh, nasty. I like that one. Circle of Confinement. Circle of Confinement enters the battlefield. Exile target creature from an opponent controls with mana value 3 or less until Circle of Confinement leaves the battlefield. Whenever the opponent casts a vampire spell with the same name as a card exiled with a Circle of Confinement, you gain 2 life. Ooh, I like that. I really, really like that. Ooh. Nice. Dawnheart Geist. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 2 life. Not bad. Fleeting Spirit. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Fleeting Spirit gains first strike until the end of turn. Discard a card. Exile Fleeting Spirit. Return. Discard a card. Exile Fleeting Spirit. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Markov Purifier. Seen one of those. Blood Petal Celebrant. Seen one of those. Ooh, Storm Carved Coast. Storm Carved Coast enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. Nice. Ooh, Voice of the Blessed foil. Really? Nice. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Voice of the Blessed. As long as Voice of the Blessed has 4 more +1/+1 counters on it, it has Flying and Vigilance. As long as Voice of the Blessed has 10 or more +1/+ counters on it, it has Indestructible. Ooh, I really like that card. I know where that's going. It's going to go in the other deck with that Angel. Nice. Nice. Ooh, second to last. What do we got here? Nothing special. Special rules. Special rules. A nice little artwork here. Got island. Nice. Blood fountain. 1 black. When blood fountain enters the battlefield, create a blood token. So for 4, sacrifice blood fountain. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. It's a good game for a control deck. Falcon Wrath Celebrants. Menace. Obviously creates a blood token when it enters. 5 drop for 4/4. Not great. Gluttonous Guest. So here's another Gluttonous Guest. But obviously the standard looking version of it. Belligerent Guest. Already seen one of those, but a little bit different. It's not bad though. It's got trample 3, it's a 3/2, and obviously it creates a blood token. It's not too bad. Archghoul of Thraban. Whenever Archghoul of Thraban or another zombie you control dies, look at the top card of your library. If it's a zombie card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Not bad. Undead Butler. Ooh. Undead Butler enters the battlefield. Mill 3 cards. Undead Butler dies, you may exile it. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Nice trade-off. Drog Skull Infantry. Disturbed. Flips. Basically comes enchantment. Hook Hand Mariner. I've seen this one. Flips, obviously. Volderin Epicure. Nice artwork on this one. We have Bloodveil Purveyor. Flying, trample. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token. Whenever Bloodveil Purveyor attacks, it gets a +1/+0 for each blood token depending player controls. Ooh. Nice. Then we have a foil Wanderlight Spirit. Alright, last pack. There we go. Nothing in the back. Nice little artwork. Ooh, look at that. A foil island. Nice. Nice. Ceremonial Knife. Not bad. I was playing with one of those before. I like the concept. Haven't figured out how to use it though. Blood Servitor. When it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. It's a chump blocker. Bleed Dry. Gift of Fangs. Chant creature gets a +2/+2 as long as it's a vampire, otherwise it gets -2/-2. Ooh, that's a nice card for 1 drop. You can really boost a vampire or control something. Kill it, possibly. I like that. I may get some more of those. Wash Away. Cleave. Counter target spell that wasn't cast from its owner's hand. Stormchaser Drake. Flying, and when Stormchaser Drake becomes the target of a spell, you control, draw a card. So not bad. Lamholt Raconteur. So basically deals 1 damage to each opponent, and it's day bound, so it flips. Cost is kind of high for what it does. Wedding Security. It's kind of a high cost. 5 for 4/4. And when Wedding Security attacks, you may sacrifice a blood token. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Wedding Security and draw a card. Not too bad though. Ooh, look at that. Special art on this. Romo Strongkirk. It's a legendary creature. It's a vampire cleric, so low cost to get it out. Flying, when Romo Strongkirk enters the battlefield, put up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If a creature card with mana value 6 or greater is revealed this way, transform Romo Strongkirk. Ooh, so what's he turn into? Krothos, Lord of the Deep. Kraken Horror, huh? Whenever Krothos, Lord of the Deep, attacks, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. If that creature is a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or a Serpent, create 2 of those tokens instead. Ooh, that is nasty. I like that. I like that. Ascending Pack Leader, so 1 drop. It's a rare. Ascending Pack Leader enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. If you control a permanent with mana value 4 or greater, whenever you cast a spell with a mana value 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on this card. That's pretty nasty too. I like that. Then we have a couple other cards. Foil and Holy Efficient. Vigilance, 5, put a +1 counter on him. It's okay, not bad. And then we have Raven Familiar, Flying Echo. Nice, not bad, not bad. I like that last pack. That was well worth it. So nice. All right. Hey, hopefully you enjoyed these packs openings of these cards. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.